Hello and welcome to Chatzu Unmasked. This is going to be a series where I am going to talk about something that I actually want to show off on camera, and it's a little bit hard to do that when you got this thing on. Don't have a lavalier mic right now, so can't really do something like with that, but I've already shown my face on camera before, so it's not really that big of a deal. But in any case, today what I want to show off is a book that I wrote called Tales from the Trilateral Realms. If you're familiar with this channel, you've probably already seen the trailers. I intend to actually make a Trilateral transistor trailer for it, like I did with my second book, which is Midnight Falls, Book 1 in the House of Cranes. So looking forward to that. I really should have been done with that by now, but I'm kind of dragging my feet with it. I still got to write the script. I kind of know a general idea of what I want to do, but anyway, Tales from the Trilateral Realms is the first book in the Trilateral Realms franchise that I'm making. The whole series. It's basically a series of interconnected stories that can all be read, individually. At least if I, do it right. Tales from the Trilateral Realms, the first book, is a collection of 8 short stories, each different genres. In fact, let me go ahead and read the back of the book. It's 8 short stories, many different genres, one shared universe. Welcome to the Trilateral Realms, where mystery, adventure, suspense, and intrigue wait around every corner. Step inside and discover what waits for you, but be warned, you may not always be able to handle what you find. So yeah, the first 2 stories in here are The Room and Mirror Mirror, right? I think they're in opposite order, but those 2 stories I wrote back in 2014, and I just, revised and fixed them up for this book. Let me go ahead and actually read you the actual list of stories that are in here. There is Mirror Mirror, The Room, A Creature Takes Flight, Mariana, Never Wake Again, A Reaper's Day Off, The Tunnel, and The Legend of the Raven Paladin. Now, the genre for most of the stories that are in here is horror, although there are some different ones, like The Legend of the Raven Paladin is a fantasy story, as you might be able to tell from that title. And then something like A Creature Takes Flight, it has fantasy elements, but it's a poem essentially, and if I may say so myself, it's one of the best stories that's actually in the book. This is this whole Trilateral Realms project is something that I've really poured my heart and soul into. It's a series that's going to be at least 100 books long, most of which are going to be novellas. There's definitely going to be more short story compilations like Tales in the future, but for the most part, the bulk is going to be 12-book novella series, Midnight Falls being the first one. There's going to be another series that runs alongside it, which I will announce the name and details of closer to the actual release of that book. Tales is the only book in the, there's only 2 books right now, but the only book in the franchise right now that actually has a physical release, due to budgetary reasons, which is also why you see a not for resale thing on here, because I've just got my final proof copy. So yeah, the stories themselves actually go up to page, 71, and then the rest of the book, it is, I believe, 131 pages long. Let me confirm that. Yeah, 131 pages is bonus content. So to show you what a breakdown of that looks like, here's the actual stories, and here's the bonus content. And there's some really neat stuff in there. First of all, each story has like an introduction, like Mirror Mirror and The Room have their own separate sections in the book, and then all the other stories have like a combined bonus material section. But for Mirror Mirror, I've got the 2014 edit. I fixed it up a bit, but there were a lot of like wording and phrasing changes that I did that I kept intact. And then there's things like the original art and thumbnails, and something that's interesting is for each story there is a cover page where I did art for that. Let me actually show you my personal favorite. A Reaper's Day Off. Is that showing? Okay, good. For the room, I have the original draft as well as both an unfinished and a finished handwritten draft that I did back in 2014. And then I've got all the other things also in the room. I've got an actual drawing of the room itself. Kind of hard to see on camera, but there's alternate cover pages, unused stuff, promotional posters. There's designs in here for the logo itself. Yeah, it's kind of showing up pretty good. The Trilateral Realms logo. Oh, there's complete alternate versions of the logo in here. And just all kinds of just really fun stuff. The actual paperback of Tales from the Trilateral Realms is $7.99. It is $2.99 for the Kindle version, and then Midnight Falls, the Kindle version, is $3.99. The link to the books will be in the description below, as well as the link to things like my Substack, my alternate Ratsu channel, which is going to be for live streams. It's mostly going to be video games, just very casual affairs where you can come hang out, interact with me. I'm not sure entirely how that's going to work yet, because as of the time of me recording this, I haven't actually started streaming yet on it. I plan to soon, but we will see how that goes. And there's also a link tree for all my other like socials and stuff. The only thing that's not on there because it's link tree is my BitChute. So just know that I'm on that as well. But yeah, that is going to be it for this video. Once again, that is Tales from the Trilateral Realms. Pick it up today. You won't be disappointed. I guarantee it. And this is Chatzu, signing out.